just get out of dodge. Nearly went the wrong way. Is on a two-way go slow apparently, so we're going via the Frasers tonight, which in our humble opinion really is a better way anyway. So then to Leon, to Reims, to Calais, to Ashford. Make it sound so easy. Degrees, but I think the shorts will be going away when we swap over.
Oh, it's really nice at home today. Yeah. I did check the temperature before I come out. It's supposed to drop the next day or two in England, obviously. Fucking sweltering in that hotel.
Yeah. That's a Bulgarian wagon and drag. Doing the parcels.
Is that his scanning?
What time you got the town? 3 o'clock?
Yeah, we were due to be there about 3, so yeah, 3.
It's now 4:30. So unfortunately they weren't far off. It's 45 minutes across, isn't it?
35, but 40, yeah, 35 across, but by the time you've got out the truck, got back in, it's normally 45. Would have loved to know what colour was that.
be a cupboard tube with them little vans on there.
Within your side.
Yeah, fine. Alright? Yep. Maybe your way a bit. Yeah, okay. Alright?
Yeah. Very tight on this side, but yeah.
One more?
Yeah, that's your carriage there, yeah.
Let's see. Not told off before because no one told me, and I haven't been on here. So I pulled up behind the van.
Oh, right.
So I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Yeah. change around Ashford. Not been down here for a long time and none of this was happening. I've got no idea what they're building. Probably a new retail park with more shops that nobody really wants to go to. Certainly won't be more truck parking that Kent desperately needs.
Stamp was 2014. I've only got one stamp on it. I think I might give up. Yeah, this is the new.
Is this some Doppelfahrers?
Yeah, that's mono there. On fire.
No, we put all the bumps in.
Eh?
We put all the bumps in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in England.
Just fell down.
Air freshener.
Ah.
Walk. National trucks do that. Looking for a Mark and Lloyd card.
Yeah.
17th of the 9th. I don't know actually when that was last stamped. It's not got a year on it.
Oh right.
But the year above it was 2013.
Ah.
That's Warburg's UK depot. Look at that. Lovely.
Yeah.
Cheap, cheap, cheap. Heaps of space. Morning from Ashford. It's 20 to 4. But both me and my brother are up and awake, so can't see the point in hanging about, waiting to go. All right.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. So it's just a debate whether the M20 is closed. Just had a phone call from Sam. Her and Dave are coming up through from Reims, and I think Google Maps was showing the M20 is closed because there's the roadworks that you've seen from yesterday. So I'm not sure whether we can get on the M20 or if we need to go through town. Hopefully not, but it's not the end of the world if we do. I just got my loyalty card stamped. Previous previous visit hasn't got a year on it, but the one before that I think is marked as 2013. So I haven't been there for a while. Anyway, I'll turn this off now, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. So I'm just recording a quick voiceover here on this part. So this is coming down from the parking area in Manchester down to just around the corner from the gig. Actually, we park in a sort of unofficial holding area, which is by Strangeways Prison. So we're heading down because there's trucks currently going into the gig at the time, and so as and when they're done, we can then just roll around the corner rather than being, you know, good 20 minutes away sort of thing. We're just a couple of minutes around the corner. So I just thought I'd talk over the top of this rather than it sound like the Chipmunks once again. I thought I'd try and be a bit more professional. I didn't realise quite how long this clip was initially until I've got to this editing point. So I'm going to try and talk all the way to the end, but I don't think it's going to be possible because I'm kind of running out of things to say, and once again I've not really planned accordingly as usual. So this is just coming up over the railway line. The gig itself, that's a car park on the left hand side. If you were to turn left there, down there is where the actual gig is, and I've completely lost my train of thought there. But I can see that the end is nigh with the speeded up part there. So there's the prison there, look, and just reversing up because we couldn't actually find a space. So welcome, evening. So now leaving Manchester for London town. Saturday night, so it should be fairly easy, he says. Famous last words, of course. And it's into a day off, so nothing too stressful, thankfully. 10 to midnight. So I just have to see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Sam is obviously ahead of me. She's just stopped. The M6 is closed in Coventry, so I think I'm going to go across the A50 and down the M1. That's just as easy. And hopefully the M1's not shut. We'll soon find out. So anyway, I'll leave this for now and see how we fare getting out of the town. This taxi in front loves his brakes. Really don't know what the hell he's doing. Getting in my way. Anyway, talk to you in a bit. Yeah. Probably couldn't have timed that better if I tried. So that's goodbye O2 London. Oh god, can't remember where I've got up to be honest. So it's London to Belfast, and we're going via Holyhead to Dublin tomorrow afternoon. It's 20 to midnight now. Smashing lumps in the road here. Presume Mercedes mirrors aren't for using. So yeah, up to Belfast. We're actually going to be I forgot about that one. Wednesday. So it's now it's Wednesday now. Thursday is our travel day, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon on the ferry, and then Friday there's another show in Belfast, so we can't do anything until the Saturday, which is our show day. So usually we have a loading day, but we can't do that this time. So they're going to start unloading at 3 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, for a show that night. We can't fit through the Blackwall Tunnel northbound, so just round to the Dartford crossing. There's a cracking bit of driving there from someone.
Straight away.
M25 is shut.
Yeah, people who haven't
the A12, well, shut the A12 to the M11. So my poor mate James got stuck in that. So I came down the A127, and I've cut a bit of it out, and now it's just completely stationary. I can see blue lights up ahead. I've done 40 minutes driving and not really got anywhere. There we go. Such is life.
For the open water dive site that we used on this last group we took through, we went to
so I think whatever the problem was, there was a truck stopped there a minute ago. I guess there's been a crash there. So this is what the hold up has been then. Hopefully it'll get going now. Feel sorry for my poor old mate who, by the sound of it, it's queued from the M25 all the way down here because of this. I mean, I guess they weren't expecting the M25 to be closed, so anybody heading round will be coming this way, I guess. It was signposted just the other side before I got the Dartford crossing, and then it wasn't signposted, so I decided not to bother with the A13 because it wasn't signposted again, and then lo and behold he phoned me up, and here I have sat. There we go. It's all good fun. Oh, that's quite a folded up little smart car. Right, let's try and get some motors running, or something like that. Anyway, we're off. Huzzah!
I think 840.
It's a lovely drive along this North Wales coast. I don't know how well it'll actually come out though. Quite wintry out there. Let's see.
That before 38, right? Now
This
this
is the
wonderful
Menai
barrage,
Bridge.
4 million shells that the British have launched into this.
Excuse me, which I'm sure I've filmed before. I must have done. I know I've definitely filmed the old one, which is over to the right, I believe. But there is a dive site off of here, or underneath here, whichever way you look at it, and which would be quite good to do one day, perhaps. Read about it in one of my diving magazines. Quite a shallow dive, but quite a good one. So I thought about it before, and I'd maybe take a year out from being away, sort of thing, and go and actually have a summer of visiting dive sites like that you can't do all year round. Yeah, maybe one day. So that's me officially onto the island. We're about half an hour from the ferry terminal now, so we'll be there about just before 10 for a 2 PM sailing. So that's good enough for me.
20 and 350,000 more Germans. Nothing wrong with that. In a war of attrition, right?
Hopefully that came out. That's my mate Ryan.
You'll note that it killed. About the same
See when I get on the computer, the camera's at a bit of a funny angle.
It gained.
This is last approaching the Holyhead. I was just trying to think when I was last up here, but can't really remember. Certainly haven't been to Ireland this year. I must have been last year. I can't remember exactly when.
You end up sticking to the Western Front.
And if we came across this way, I honestly can't remember.
Sort of an anchor to keep the story, clinging to some sort of structure. In some ways, I think it's probably the weak host's answer to the problem. On the other hand, every time you introduce another thing, another region, and names and individuals, the story of war more confusing.
Just finishing off a episode of Hardcore Histories on this Second and First World War. Got one 4.5 hours long.
As a friend of mine once said, perhaps we
There's one episode left in that particular series.
Some of the deficit, things we haven't talked about, make up for some lost time. There are many things that create, the beginnings of the modern world, including important foundational events that lay the groundwork for the modern recreation of the ancient civilization. In Russia, we get to see what an intellectual contagion, like you described it, drop down into the middle of the very fertile petri dish that is provisional government Russia can do to a country like that. And an answer to the question will perhaps arise as to whether or not an army can actually function if the soldiers get to vote on whether they want to follow orders.
Sam got up here quite early, and they actually turned her around. She was too early, so she had to go off till at least 9 o'clock. Right, where am I going? Terminal 5. Little snooze out on the dock. Woolworths, crikey, there's a ray from the grave. Split brake. Hopefully park in the Topaz garage in Dublin Port. Just stay there tonight. Not too sure what to do yet. Just get on up to Belfast or just do it during the day. I'll do a little conflab and think about it. Do, 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 do. Not last here. Right, time for beddy buys. Well, I wasn't going to bother filming getting on the boat because I've done it so many times before. But I don't think I've ever been on the top deck on the Irish ferry. I don't know how busy it is, but that's the ramp lifting up with us on it, which is a bit strange. I thought I was rolling for a moment. I don't know if that's us or not. I think that might be it. I'm sure someone will come and tell us. Maybe, maybe not. I think that's it. Well, if it is, then hopefully we can get some lunch fairly sharpish. That'd be quite nice.
Next step.
So, welcome to Dublin. I think I'll take a leaf out of this chap's book and get around this guy with a rather large load. It's kind of like wacky races out of here anyway. So we're going to go round to the Topaz, see if we can get in, because it's 5:30, so it might be a bit busy. And then make a decision whether to park there or just carry on. Well, if we can get in there, run a break, and either carry on tonight, do a bit, or just stay there and leave in the morning. We haven't really decided yet. We'll have to just see what it's looking like when we get in there, I guess. Fingers crossed it won't be too bad. First visit this year to Dublin. We've got plenty of time off coming up here as well. So we do Belfast Saturday, Sunday. And then we come back down here. I haven't even looked at the dates, to be honest. We come back down here. We've got about 4 days off before we unload. And then when we unload, we've got 2 shows, 2 show nights, 2 days off, then 2 more shows. I think we've got about 2 weeks, roughly. Be nice. Camera doesn't seem to have charged. I don't know why. Well, we're now leaving the parking, heading north from Belfast to Dublin. See how long this camera will last. Shame that the services we stopped in didn't offer, it only offered plastic knives and forks and throwaway cups. So a big 0 to Maxol just outside Dublin for environmentally friendly. So today we're making a quick stop. This is the Boyne in Ireland. It's beautiful around here. And I believe this used to be called the Valley of the Kings. And there's several ancient burial sites here. So we've just stopped to do a quick walk around of them for the day before heading on up to Belfast. Excuse the wind noise because it's a bit more windy, but this is the view from the top of the chain. It's just, you can just see from down the bottom. They've had to put in a concrete lintel as they've reconstructed it, and this is a reconstruction of the wood hinge that would have originally stood here at some point after this was constructed. They believe this is about 4,000 years old, this place is, which predates the pyramids, but they found on excavation examples of settlements that were probably 1,000 years earlier than that, so dating back about 5,000 years. It's absolutely incredible. And if I just wander down to this stone here, this probably isn't the best example on here, but most of these stones at the bottom are all carved. For whatever reasons these people who inhabited around this area had. It's just amazing. Site number 2, which is Newgrange, which is quite different in construction. As you can see, that's all quartz stone again, though mostly from the Wicklow Hills, which is sort of behind us. More of the view. And these are archaeological marker points for some sort of hinge of some description. So, we are now leaving the if I can get out, Brunnerboyne burial sites, memorials on the banks of the Boyne. Absolutely fascinating in my opinion. Really, really good. We parked in the coach park, which didn't seem to be a problem, being as it's not a very busy season. Now it's up the middle of October, but I can imagine in the summer it gets pretty chaotic. But so any Irish viewers, please excuse my attempts at any pronunciations with stuff like the Boyne and Drogheda or Drogheda and stuff like that. But anyone else, if you're coming to Ireland, it's really, really worth visiting. I mean, the first site we went to, when they excavated it, they found evidence of civilisations that had lived there 5,000 years ago. And when these places were built, about 1,000 years after that, they were still, I think it was 500 years before the pyramids were even built. So there's some really, really ancient civilisations, and so many questions about the technologies they had and things like that. Just, I find fascinating personally. I love a bit of history. So it's been well worth a visit there for us, and we couldn't have had better weather really. It's been beautiful, a bit fresh, but what do you expect? You know, the sun's out, that's the most important thing. So we've got about an hour and a half roughly up to Belfast, give or take, and I'm going to treat Sam to some haute cuisine. I think tonight we're going to go for a kebab. We haven't had one for a good couple of months, certainly not since we've been on this tour, I don't think. I certainly can't remember getting one anywhere. Nice little drive down here as well. It's just pleasant to get off the motorway, isn't it? So anyway, I'll stop this filming because I've sort of run out of things to say. Just thinking back to the afternoon we've had there, it's been brilliant. So I'll talk to you in a bit.
Come on, you see.
So hopefully that rainbow will come out on the video. I don't know. It's really, really bright as I'm looking at it right now. can't really tell on my little screen as I'm sat here whether it's there or not.
Like when I see videos from giant sharks, that
It's
shark
coming out brilliantly.
Where was it? Australia? It's like the biggest, like 20 foot. Like it was the biggest one ever captured in a video, 20 feet long. And even looking at it in the video, I can't make my brain realize
I can't
how
tell.
big this 20 foot.
Manipulate its energy to
So,
communicate with
that's the border now from
your t-shirt.
the Republic of Ireland into Northern Ireland. That's it. So we changed from kilometres to miles an hour, euros to pounds. I don't know what else really. Can't think off the top of my head. So about an hour to go roughly. It's a great country, Ireland. I love it. It's just stunning. Really friendly people. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to dislike about it really. I suppose you could argue the weather. It's not the warmest place in the world, but who cares? I'm not scared of the cold. So we're just coming into Belfast now. Going to hit a little bit of rush hour traffic, I think. It's all saying queued up, which it is. But we're only 5k from where we need to be, so it's not too bad. I suppose the first bit of traffic probably since Germany. Well, actually, tell a lie, since leaving London.